Sadly, the tale is not yet over when it comes to Counter-Strike Global Offensive betting scandals, as this week the Twitch streamer James Phantom Lord Varga is finding himself in a spot of hot water after a hacker trying to steal from CSGOshuffle.com provided a gentleman by the name of Richard Lewis with Skype logs of the site's founder, Duho Joris. Now, Lewis then combed through some 1,800 messages between Joris and Varga, who promoted CSGO Shuffle in his video, and Lewis says, quote, "They heavily suggest, almost to a degree of certainty, that Phantom Lord is the owner of CSGO Shuffle, that on top of that, he has gambled exclusively with house money taken from the business, that he has also held meetings with other betting sites to discuss methodology, and also that he has asked Joris, the site coder, for percentages of rolls to increase his outcomes of winning and or losing as he wants to do appropriately for his own personal gain." Now, these logs show that Varga made a payment of $20,000 to Joris, among others, and during an exchange during a stream with 24,000 viewers, Varga asked Joris to deposit skins into his account so that he has something to begin with. Now, Joris begins to get a little tetchy, and Vargas replies, quote, "Not wanting to capitalise on a unique moment of massive advertising is silly." And he also asked Joris to delete his betting history as it's, quote, "really bad that it shows I've entered the #1 round, lol." Now, there's a ton of other incriminating logs in the video, which I will link in the description below this video, including the one where Vargas seems to have knowledge of CSGO Lotto and what they are up to over there. And they said, quote, "I'm talking to both CSGO Lotto and CSGO World, looking into what they're doing and if it's a threat or not." Apparently he also asks Joris frequently for percentage odds on site rolls, presumably to place bets when he's likely to win, as well as saying to Joris on one occasion that, quote, "I'd like to fail sniper round, tell me when the percentage is low." So, again, watch the video that I'll link in the description below this video. There's a ton of information that I've kind of sort of skipped over here, or just given like the cliff notes. If you want the full deal as to what's going on here, I suggest you watch that video. And it just never seems to stop with the Counter-Strike Go betting scandal. I mean, while it's great that we're getting, you know, all the people come out of the woodwork that deserve to have a light shone on them because they're doing sketchy stuff, it's still bad that there were so many people involved, if that makes any sense. I would rather it was just a couple of people and that was it, but it seems to not be the case with various people being involved with not necessarily the same website, but the same sort of principle of ideas of, hey, we're going to do something seriously illegal by betting on our own website and not telling anybody. So it continues. Perhaps he will see himself added to the class action lawsuit, perhaps not. Either way, it's continuing to be messy with the CSGO betting situation, but thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.